Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gage, and welcome to NB Weekly episode number 6. I'm here joined with Jordan. What's going on, Jordan?
Yeah. Oh, what's up, y'all?
all right. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna get into the past games of the week. So, week 3 we had Lolo to score 13, losing to Ray's Dolphins with for 20 points. Ray's Dolphins was too much for Lolo.
That defense, man. Again, Lolo's is I want to say Lolo's averaging about 30 points a game. Honestly,
Yeah.
since the beginning of Madden, and to hold Lolo's offense to 13 points is a great feat by Ray's defense. So, again, we've been saying it for the past couple of weeks. It's something really to look forward to. With Ray's defense budding and his scheme kind of matching up now. He's a person you don't want to see when it comes to that December January time. So keep your eyes on Ray and on Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, and that wraps up week 3. So week 4 we had Blacks Lions going against KJ's Chiefs, and looked like KJ escaped with a 17-16 win over Black.
Yeah. Is KJ undefeated? I think KJ might be still undefeated.
I think
With
he lost a sim to Ray. Matter of
oh
fact,
yeah,
when
the
he went to
seven loss.
Jacksonville.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
That was right. That was KJ's fault. But as far as him playing users, KJ's undefeated right now.
yeah,
So
looking good this
um
year.
and here's the thing. I don't like to sell or bet money on KJ, but 5-1 or 6-1, whatever his record is right now, isn't an easy feat in this in his division. So keep an eye on those Kansas City Chiefs. Black, I don't know what's going on with his offense. It seems that he's like trying to push those last year schemes, and this is not quite cutting it. I think he needs to kind of revamp that offense. His defense has been solid, but I think Black really needs to put some focus into his offense for the next coming weeks, or he's going to be looking at a high draft pick next season.
Okay. Yeah, looking on to week 5, we had Mello versus Derry. Now this game came down to the last minute. So what happened
Mm,
was Melo ran quarter defense, which is understandable. It wasn't even he wasn't even midfield yet. Ran quarter
okay.
defense. Derry decided to run the ball. Crazy pancakes. And Derry ended up scoring off a run the last second and beating Melo 24-17.
Well, that's crazy too when you think about it. If you look at the stats in the game, even if you remove that 60-yard run from Derry Pro, he was running that ball 14 rushes for about 90 yards, and then he ended up getting the 15th rush and closing the game up with 154 yards rushing total with 2 touchdowns. I don't know if I wanted to be in quarters for that situation because it wasn't like Derry was really throwing dots. I mean, he was 7 for 12 with Kaiser and a touchdown. I
Oh
guess you have
yeah.
to respect his option of throw the ball, but I think you have to keep in mind that Derry doesn't know how to run the ball as man. So maybe that's a sign for future teams playing against Derry. Don't play quarters deep at the last second because he may run that damn ball on you.
Yeah. All right, moving on to week 6. Now usually I don't do users back to back, but on this one, again,
Yeah.
Melo, he loses at the last couple minutes in the game. We actually have a clip on this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, let me show this clip real quick. All
Back
right,
to
Lolo,
throw. He's going to let it fly.
Julio with a
And this
one-handed
is
catch
caught.
with 44
Touchdown.
seconds left.
That is
That's
crazy.
the game right there, folks. That was the game. So back to back weeks for Melo.
I
Ah
mean,
man,
you have to know how to close out games.
got to.
Especially this year, you have to know how to close out games. And that's 2 back-to-back weeks where Melo in the last few seconds can't close the game out. You know, it's like like they say, if you had the Browns and your Browns going to the Super Bowl, bro, you can't get out the bowl until you wipe your ass, Melo. So you gotta learn to wipe your ass, my dude, because you ain't closing out these damn games, my guy.
All right, moving on to the upcoming game of the week for week 7, 8, and 9. So week 7, we have Rams represented by Bodo and KT Vikings. Now they're always a good matchup. Last time KT beat Bodo, which was surprising because I feel like Bodo has really increased. His user increased. His run game has
Yeah,
got better, but
yeah.
he can't beat his daddy. KT got him.
Now
So
I'm
I think it's gonna
and
be a
now
good
here's
matchup.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off again. I apologize. Hey, so here's the thing about that Bodo versus KT game, and I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, who wants to see that?" Man, it gives two users who don't really get that prime time availability to kind of show, "Hey, this is what I know. This is what I've learned for the past couple of years or the past couple of weeks." So Let's give Bodo some KT some respect now. They put that stream up, man. Let's all tune in and see what they do, because I want to know where they're maturing at in their game. I
Oh
want to
yeah.
see if KT and Bodo can be the Jordan Smith of last year. And I'm not only saying my name because I'm on this broadcast, but because I made it to the Super Bowl. And I was a KT and a Bodo type of user. So, this is a good opportunity to kind of showcase your talents for those two.
Yeah. All right. In week 8, we have Sticky's Bengals taking on Geo's Steelers. Now, both. I feel like this is gonna be a good matchup.
Hey, Gage, have you ever seen that meme, the Spider-Man's pointing at himself?
Yeah.
I feel like this is that game. Like, Geo and Sticky play exactly the same to me. They're the same person. Like, even their chat hours, it's like they're just the same. Everything that Geo does, Sticky does. They're literally the same as that person. So it's gonna be watching each other play themselves. I pause that, but that's what I feel like when I see those two line up. That you want to see that Spider-Man meme come up, because they literally do the same exact thing. But still should be an exciting game to watch.
Oh yeah, and lastly we got week 9 with Mel's Raiders taking on Derry's Ravens. Now
that's
Derry beat them last year. I think that was only Mel's real loss last year.
Yeah.
And then of course, he had that forced loss in the playoffs. But I feel like Mel's got something to prove. Like, it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, Mel's is as glitchy as they come. He's I don't want to say he's new to Madden Bowl, but this competitive side, this is new for Mel's in our league. And Derry Pro, again, coming off as Super Bowl champion, Gary, with his start to the year, it's gonna be a really exciting game to watch. Derry, again, that good defense. Let's see if Mel's has enough offense to counteract that.
So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the players of the week. So representing in week 4, what stands out to me, Jordan, is the NFC offense, Lamar Jackson.
Who do they play?
I'm not sure, but 619 pass yards, 7 touchdowns.
Whoever he played, they should be embarrassed, Gage. Like, that's trash, bro. 619 yards passing with 7 touchdowns. Throw your game away, bro. Throw your game away. Whoever played Noonan this past week, throw your game away, okay?
It might have been Tripp.
Okay.
Might have been Tripp. I could be wrong, but I remember watching that game.
I think it was Tripp.
And Tripp's getting whooped. Hey, let's go ahead and go to week 5. So week 5, Mike Evans, now he only had 85 reception yards, but 4 touchdowns. I don't know if he was high passing, or he was doing that high passing stuff to the red zone or what, but
that's glitchy,
that's
man.
impressive.
Artie's running that glitchiness over there. I see you, Artie, running that glitch.
Hey, let's go ahead and go into week 6. Week 6, what stands out to me, you got AJ Chargers, 487 pass yards, 5 touchdowns. So he did have 8 sacks, but I don't know. He was passing.
I think AJ can care less about those sacks at this point.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to get Rosen to that next level, and it's going to be tough going against like Lamar. The dynamic Lamar Jackson, and man, good luck, AJ. I know what you're doing, AJ, but good luck, brother.
All right, moving on. Let's look at these power rankings. So I highlighted 1 through 10. Of course, 1 we got Derry, followed by Noonan, Ray, Touch, Mel's, AJ, Gotham, Lolo, Gig, and Malik. Looking at this top 10, you think Derry deserves number 1 or?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Derry again coming on. It's tough playing the game with that target on your back, and winning the Super Bowl and maintaining again. If you think about it, if you go into the playoffs, Derry's won his last 8 games in a row. So it's no fluke at this point. Again, we've been speaking about it a lot. Ray being in his top 3, I'm not surprised. I told people, we talked about Ray and his shortcomings last season, but we said, that defense is budding and it's here now. I'm more surprised to still see Touch up there, man. Again, after going on to week 8 and Touch, in the top 5, good night. That's still your line right there, brother. I don't know what's going on. And then I played Gig. Now, welcome to the league again, Gig. This is Gig's first season with us, and Gig got some glitchy stuff over there. He's no spring chicken. Gig has that heat, and Gig has that dot. So Gig is dotting you up, and he's heating you up at the same time. So good luck to that division, because it's no longer the pushover division that was last season. Gig is here.
Yeah. All right, lastly, I just want to talk about the MB tailgate. Now, I know y'all had a lot of fun out there
Oh
in
yeah, most
Jacksonville.
definitely,
Um,
absolutely.
I mean, it's out there. I mean, we've been putting it out for the last, what, this is the third year in a row we've done this.
Yeah, and honestly, like to one of the points that Ray was trying to make in the chat a little while ago. This is an NBA event, Madden Bowl event, and we branched off to do different things outside of just playing the game itself. And this is a good opportunity to kind of fellowship with some of your brothers. And again, I call them brothers because these are my family. I know these guys for going on 5 years, and I feel like I know these guys more than I know people for over 20 years of my life. And this is a great opportunity to really get off of the game and get out of the chat and go, and put your arms around each other and say, yeah, hey, now I'm gonna cut up on you, man, but I love you, in a sense. So, anybody that can go next year, man. Listen, man, the guy we rented this house from, the house is beautiful. He said he had a larger location that he would rent out to us again. So if you're interested, man, and you're comfortable in that situation, man, look, man, we drink, we have a good time, we grill. Ray throw them ribs on. Phil make that chicken salad. I had the eggs going on. I had the burgers and the steak, man. It was a beautiful time, man. We had a good time, man. So I definitely, I want to open that invitation to everybody that wants to come up for us for next year because, man, we're doing this. It's an annual trip, man. We have a good time. We had a great time, man. No drama. We cut up on each other, man, but we love each other too. So it worked itself out.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. It's episode
Hey,
6. Go
hey,
ahead.
Before we wrap, hey, I just want to say, think about, you know, think about what you want to leave behind as far as a legacy. I know we had a lot of natural disasters going on, and I personally don't want to be a person that just kind of turns my eye to the people that really need help. So, man, if you can help somebody down in those situations, man, help them out. I mean, driving back from this trip, we got a firsthand glance to see what was really going on. And the flooding, you really can't imagine the flooding going on down there until you really drive through it and see it. And if you have a couple dollars to send to somebody that they can really use it, man, it's a lot of families down there affected, and I think they would be really appreciative if we can come together as a country and send some love their way. So, man, if you can do it, man, just because I've seen it firsthand, and I know I intend on sending some money down there, man. If you can, just do it. That's all.
Yeah. That being said, that's it. It's Gage Jordan.
Yeah.
We out. Peace.
Much love, y'all. Peace.